All right. Hey, everyone. It's Rudy. It's Friday the 13th, November the 13th, the year 2015. Looks like we're having Muslim rampages in Paris, and we got a foreigner illegal coup taking over commander-in-chief of the military in America. Nobody seems to care. But in any event, um, I don't watch the news. I really don't watch the news, and I don't even listen to Alex Jones. My wife does listen to Alex Jones, and I just happened to be walking by her room today when David Knight was talking about geocentrism. And I thought to myself, I need to capture and record what he says. So later on, I just think it's going to be important to remember what he says on this topic. So let's listen to David Knight's little speech on geocentrism, shall we?
The consensus changed many times, haven't we? Remember, the discussion about Copernicus and Galileo and the Pope. Everybody always puts that in as, well, religion versus science. Well, it wasn't really that simple. The true story is, the bigger story, the more detailed story is that they had come up with a model, a Ptolemaic model, that had all the planets and the sun moving around the Earth. And they had actually used that for navigation. And one of the reasons why they were so slow to go over to a sun-centered model was because, and to throw away this geocentric model, was because they were getting better results with that than they were with a model that had the sun at the center and the planets revolving around it, as we have now seen and proven, okay? The reason they weren't getting very good results was because they had circular orbits. And it wasn't until Kepler came along and said, let's try elliptical orbits, that they got something that mathematically predicted positions of planets so they could use it for navigation, that actually gave them the correct answers. So the bottom line was, it wasn't totally irrational. It wasn't completely imposing religion on science. But the point being is that even when you've got something that is a model that seems to be working correctly, it can be completely wrong. You can have a very detailed model. We haven't even seen.
All right. So I suggest that next time someone calls into the David Knight Show, that he invite Dr. Robert Sungenis to be interviewed, and maybe the show can have a little bit more intelligent discussion on the topic of heliocentrism and geocentrism. And it would actually be to David Knight's benefit to take the time and to watch this movie here, Journey to the Center of the Universe, which is a film put together by Dr. Robert Sungenis. But anyway, and the beat goes on. We'll just keep yelling the truth to whoever will listen. And I'm gonna, when I hear talk show hosts like David Knight talk about things like this, I'm gonna try to capture it, and we'll just create a little record throughout history. And I hope that David Knight does get the time to watch this movie. And I hope that David Knight can one day interview Dr. Robert Sungenis on his show. And I think it would be a great interview, and I think he could shed a lot of light about more details about the topic he just tried to cover. And that's that.